Let you know how we did this weekend. Want to step away so you can see the full display. We were not able to get a pop-up banner, but it was okay. We just used the aromatherapy poster, and we've been here for a couple of days, and we've got some great contacts. So we knew that we wanted to get appointments and get people to come to classes. So we set up a PowerPoint, which is just optional. You didn't need something, but something to grab someone's eye if they're in line and they're looking. We were near the cash registers. We set up the 10 basic oils on a upside down tin with a tablecloth over it. These were $4 that we got as a gift from Patty. And then we have some sheets for a drawing. Now, we didn't really do a drawing, but because we didn't want, well, I'll tell you a little bit later why. But on the back, after someone filled it out, we would write the information, things to remember them by, some pertinent information to help us follow up. Then we did have some things for sale. We did have some things for sale that were $5. Happy nose, happy nose. And so that was something that we offered. We have not done the math on it to know if we made money or not on that. As far as that goes, we'll have to let you know about that. Then we had empty roller balls, and then we had these. If someone had enrolled here, they were going to walk away with a set of 10 plain roller balls and a sticker set. They can make these for themselves, for children, for babies, or for the mood from Rollerball Make and Take. And so we have them ready to go. They could take that with them with their order. So we said free gift, asked me how to get these free gifts. And so basically what we did was, we weren't giving this a free, I don't know why that's there, but if someone did enroll, we were giving to them. But if they come to a class that we've set up for next week, we pre-set that up, or met with us on one-on-one, they would get one of these roller balls, and we would fill it with oil that would best, essential oils and fractionated coconut oil, that would best meet their needs, whether they need sleep, stress, or just a lovely uplifting scent. We did have bath salts. We didn't sell any, but we didn't really promote it as a selling item either. And then we had 2 dates already preset. We booked a couple rooms at a local coffee shop, put the dates down, and then we're doing an online this is a mothers and children clothing and toy event, so we made sure to address nap time. So we had a class during the day. The free ebook by coming to a class or schedule a private appointment will be the doTERRA book for beginners. So we had 3 options, plus we also set up some other times and dates for them to meet with us. Let me just show you. We made a little sign-in sheet, very simple, on Excel or numbers, and we have some extra sheets here for enrolling if people decide to do that. No one did, and we had a diffuser. So this is sort of like the setup that we had, and then we'll follow up with those friends, and they kind of told us what they'd like to learn about, and we're going to follow up with them. So let me go behind. So back here, we just had like a standing file with some items, like a catalog or 2, some of the class in a box, which has price sheets, some things that we didn't sell for various reasons. We did bring a power strip. It's really important to bring a power strip and an extension cord for your phones or the diffuser. This box was empty. I just used it for the height, so you didn't necessarily need that. We try to keep it really simple. And then pretty much we have our calendars here, and so that people they couldn't come to a class, but they were interested, we set up a one-on-one appointment with them. And here are some dates. Before our classes and after our class, we're going to have appointments set for either of us with people who can't come to the actual class, so on Wednesday and Saturday. So print those calendars out and have them marked with your calendar, with your availability. We also make a list of things that we need to bring. And I then cut out the class in a box just to have 2 choices, small bottles or large bottles. I didn't want to confuse them. And I didn't really advertise the price too much, but if they asked, I did show them. I really said we're focusing on education, and I used the usually approach. Usually what I do is set up an appointment to meet with you to go over your health goals, to find a little bit more about the company, and see what oils or kits best meet your needs. You don't have to buy anything, but if you see something you like, I'll be sure to help you get that. Is that something you're open to? And then they said yes. I said, would you like to come to this date or this date? They said neither. Then we follow up with with an appointment. So, and some people were not ready to commit, so we just said, would you like to be added to a Facebook group or to just get some information, and we'll email you and you can decide. And people like that. That seems safer. So those people probably won't really respond, but we thought we would go ahead and give them an option just to get their contact. But what we didn't do was a giveaway. We did not do a giveaway, mostly because we were at a yard, like a large event such as this. Amazing. But people were not, we don't want people just to get the free gift. We really want qualified leads. So we did sell a few roller balls, and I think that's about it. We got information, and let me go ask Shelly what her thoughts were. Okay, so what did you feel like you, anything that you felt like was good, or what did you use to get people's attention?
I guess the biggest thing, people did not want as much us to put oils on them, which is the biggest thing, is we should be putting oils on them. They were afraid of having oils on them, especially because many of them are pregnant, so they were fearful of that. Even though we can say they're okay for pregnancy, it still wasn't the best. What I was turning to was asking them if they have any education about essential oils and learning about essential oils. So that was the biggest takeaway, was trying to do the education portion of this.
So how did you grab their attention so they would talk with you when it came to talking about education?
A lot of times what I would do is I would just turn around, because we were right here, and I'd say, do you know anything about essential oils? We have essential oils right over here. Can I interest you in anything about them? Or did you smell? A lot of times they see the diffuser and they were smelling the diffuser. We also had some waters with lemon in it, so we were giving little cups away with some water and lemon.
She had a tray with little cups. So and show me your bottle so they could see that.
An older bottle.
Yes, filled with
glass.
Yes.
Filled with water and lemon.
Yes, you don't use essential oils with plastic unless it's type 1, 2, or 5. Okay. And
so that's the biggest thing that we did, and I asked them if they wanted any education, they wanted to join our Facebook groups. So we had a list at the beginning that we were trying to fill people's name in with.
Okay.
And write some information about them, so we had some idea about what to remind us about.
Great. Like that, we would write down their information about them, so after they left, so that we could follow up intelligently. What were some of the things that did not go well?
Again, smell the oil.
Yeah. Or want to pick me up.
Yes, want to pick me up. So much for that. That turned around a little differently.
Yes. So I agree. We tried different things. And you know what? It depends on the person. One thing we did is we didn't stay behind the table. We actually stood out in front of the table and greeted people, and we were near a line. So this is the line where you line up, and sometimes people were all the way out here. And so we would be standing in front to greet them as they're coming down, and we would say hi, and then sometimes we just chat with them about their toys that they had in their hand, or what their purchases, or their little kids, and just make relationships. Like, oh, I love your daughter's hair, and then talk about that. And hey, by the way, do you know anything about essential oils, or that they're really helpful? I don't know if you've ever thought about that for helping your family, or we're offering educational classes next week. Would you like to know more information about that, or would you like to follow up? And if they showed any interest, then we went on from there. We did have peppermint, and so some people were more open. Like, would you like a little pick-me-up, or would you like try a little peppermint, or have you ever tried that? They're like, no. I was like, well, do you want a little smell? You could smell it from the bottle, or you could put it on your hand. So that was just a little thing that we did. If we could do it differently, I don't think we would do much differently. I think the only thing is we had some people did want to just buy product, so I think we might buy the lemon, lavender, peppermint trio sets, and then maybe break some of those open too. That might be just something to follow up with, because then we get their contact information so we can give them good education, but we didn't have to. We could also make money to help cover the costs of this facility. It was a very slow time, apparently. Usually it's much bigger, so we learned something. We got complimented by the people in charge for learning how to interact with people. We didn't sit behind the desks like some people did. We were really engaging and talking and just being normal and friendly. Sometimes you can make them laugh. That was great. So at one point near the end, I said, you guys are all in line, so you're like trapped here, and so I'm going to perform for you. I said, no, I'm just kidding. I said, anyone want to know about essential oils, or you have any questions while we're here? And then that kind of got us started. And if they had any interaction with essential oils, then they were more likely to come and chat with us, or they said they heard about it. So, and then the other trick is if they already said they had a friend that did essential oils and they were not local, and I said, talk to your friend, but if you have any referrals, people that live in this area that might come to a class, we would love to follow up with them. So if you, and so we got 3 or 4 people's information and to follow up with them to invite their friend to a class. So we didn't get their friend's number, but that's what we're going to ask for, and then we'll follow up with the friend. So even if they're already using essential oils, you can find out, oh, what's your favorite one then? Or where do you get it? What do you like about it? And then say, oh, Amazon, you know, that's interesting. And then we tell them about the new research that just came out about it being, a lot of it's adulterated. And then just say, you know, then doTERRA's distinctives. And so we didn't really make it, we didn't want to accost people, but we just want to be normal, like ask them what they liked about oils, and then kind of follow it up if it worked from there. If they were open, then we would follow up. If not, that they would just keep walking. We're like, okay, have a good day. So you have to, we didn't take anything personally, but it was a really great experience, and I'm just really thankful that we did it. And the class for Saturday is booked. We've rented a room at a local coffee shop. Wednesday we have 4 or 5 really good people coming, 3 or 4 people that are really interested coming, and we didn't have to nag anybody or like post on Facebook or annoy people. It was just very, very simple, and people came to us. I mean, we did have to reach out to let them know what we are, but it's a great experience, and I hope we can do this again and have you guys join us. Thanks.